Hi everyone, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fitrasar, as your guide during this trip. And I want to say welcome to Pangkep Regency. And welcome to the Bandung Fish area, Serm area, and Orange area. Yeah, welcome to the Bandung Fish area, Orange area, and Serm area. At the Pangkep Regency has a Bandung Fish, the best Bandung Fish at the Pangkep Regency, and Orange, the best orange at the Pangkep Regency, and many serve at the Pangkep Regency. So many people say it's the iconic of Pangkep Regency. And if you wander around at the city of Makassar, you usually see on the roadside many typical Pangkep orange. Usually I would say at the Petarani Street and the Cendrawasih Street. Okay, it's the logo of Pangkep Regency. Okay, at the middle, you can see this is a shadeboard, which means that the Pangkep area is actually a sea area. Okay, the next is the map of South Sulawesi. You will see it's the map of South Sulawesi, and Pangkep is here. Yes, it's the red color. It's the Pangkep. Close of Maros Regency and Baru Regency. Okay, can I ask you, have you go to Pangkep Regency before? Right. How many people from Pangkep Regency here? Nothing. Right. Okay. The next uniqueness of the Pangkep Regency is the island. Many people know Pangkep Regency as the marine potential area, and also Pangkep has a 115 island and 73 inhabited and 42 uninhabited island. And there are also many island that are used as tourist attraction in the Pangkep Regency. You can see it's the island from one of island of Pangkep Regency. So if you want to go to Pangkep Regency, I recommendation to go to one of island of the Pangkep Regency because it's the beautiful island. Because Pangkep has a beautiful island. Okay, the next uniqueness of the Pangkep Regency is the cave. Okay, in addition, Pangkep is also known as the most complicated tourism destination in Indonesia, because in Pangkep itself there are 268 caves caves that have been recorded. A total 50 caves of which are prehistoric caves where many painting and trees of ancient human foot were found. Okay, you can see. It's the one of cave at the Pangkep Regency. It's so beautiful, right? Okay, next is from prehistoric cave at the Pangkep Regency, and usually you can see too at the Rambang cave and to at the Bantimurung cave. It's from prehistory. Okay, and the last uniqueness of the Pangkep Regency, Pangkep is the oldest former kingdom, namely of the Siang Kingdom. It's the symbol of Siang Kingdom, the oldest kingdom. The Siang Kingdom stood from 14th century to the 16th century, and according to experts, the Siang Kingdom is the 200 years oldest the Guatolo Kingdom. Yes, the Siam Kingdom is the more oldest from the Guatolo Kingdom. The Siam Kingdom is the 200 years oldest than Guatolo Kingdom. The symbol of the Siam Kingdom. Androng apakah Risian? Okay everyone, yes, it's from me. Thanks for attention. Enjoy your trip and see ya. Okay everyone, in the next video I want to explain about the kingdom of the Siang Kingdom of the Pangkajene Kepulauan or Pangkep Regency. Okay, for this video, I want to explain about story of the Siang Kingdom in the colonial Portuguese. Before I explain about the story of the Siang Kingdom, I want to ask you, did you know some of the kingdom of the South Sulawesi province? Did you know? And did you know who oldest kingdom of the South Sulawesi province? Okay, I can swear the oldest of the South Sulawesi province, the oldest kingdom of the South Sulawesi province is the Siang Kingdom. Yes, Siang Kingdom from Pangkep Kepulauan or Pangkep Regency. Siang Kingdom is a more oldest from Guatalo Kingdom. Did you know Guatalo Kingdom? Right? Yes, Siang Kingdom is the more oldest from the Guatalo Kingdom. Okay, story of the Siang Kingdom. But did you know that there were other kingdoms of the once existed in the South Sulawesi province? That kingdom is the Siang Kingdom. The Siang Kingdom had developed, developed as a kingdom had had a fairly well kingdom port, the fairly well kingdom port, and was visited by various Europa, especially the Portuguese. Okay. Can see it's the symbol of it's the symbol of the Siam Kingdom, Pangkep Kepulauan or Pangkep Regency. Okay, Siang in Portuguese resort record is called as Skiom or Siom, Ciom. The name Siang comes from the word kasuing in the Makassar language, which mean offering to the king. Offering the name of the Siang Kingdom is the which mean offering to the king. Yes, offering the king. So Siang namely is offering to the king. The former center of the Siang Kingdom area is century currently located in Bori Apaka village. It is located in the Bori Apaka village, Buroga district, Pakajene Kepulauan Regency or Pangkep Regency. The center of the Siang Kingdom initially grew thanks to the abundance of the natural resource. Siang was the visit by Portuguese ship between 1542 and 1548 in the second period, and in line with the further distance of the coastline due to the deposition of the Siang River as the main access to enter the city, and the relocation of Malay merchant colonial to Goa on the west coast. Even Supah and Sirenreng in the center main line of the South Sulawesi made Siang lost its main function as an important port. Okay. Accompanied by the diminishing influence of the political center up to this point, Siang path is no different. Siang path is no different from Bantaeng existing. So Siang is the path is no different from Bantaeng existing, but under the shadow of the control of Goa Talo power. In the mid 16th century, the Siang Kingdom declined in influence by the rise by the rise of a new political power on the west on the west coast with the more strategic for Somba Opu Harbor. Okay. The kingdom was none other than the kingdom of Goa. The kingdom was none other than the kingdom of Goa, which began to aggressively expand during the reign of Karain Tumapakasirika Kalona. The alliance of the Kingdom of Goa and Talo finally brought this disaster to Siang until it finally died and was forgotten at the end of the 16th century. The political system applied by the Goa Kingdom to the concrete countries was to place anak Batekarai, commonly called Bate Batea, then followed by the marriage of the Goa royal family. At its peak, the Siang Kingdom become the land of the Goa royal family, which called the longer by separatists until the year 1668, and until now, none of the historical source can from the age of the Siang Kingdom until it was conquered by the Goa Talo Kingdom. Okay, yes, it's from me. I explain about the Siang story of the Siang Kingdom. I hope you understand about Siang Kingdom. So I want to say again, Siang Kingdom is the oldest kingdom of the South Sulawesi province. Yes, the Siang Kingdom is the more oldest from the Goa Talo Kingdom. Siang Kingdom is the more oldest 200 years from Goa Talo Kingdom. Okay, and I want to say again, at the Pangkep Regency or Pangkajene Kepulauan. The famous at the Pangkajene Kepulauan or the Pangkep Regency is the bandeng fish, orange, and the shrimp. Next is the Pangkep Regency is the many potential bahari at the Pangkajene Kepulauan or the Pangkep Regency. And the next is the many grave at the Pangkajene Regency or the Pangkep Regency. It's the beautiful grave. The many beautiful grave. Then you can see at the inside the graph, you can see the picture. Okay, just it's for me. I explain about the uniqueness of the Pangkep Regency or the Pangkajene Kepulauan or Pangkep Regency.